Hey everyone, we're so happy that you've joined us, and as you can tell, I'm not there in person because of a great opportunity that I have to be able to be teaching at another church that's part of just the Alliance families in Quebec, and they're a church that's praying for us, and just happy that we're planting a church here in Laval. And one of the things that I want to share, just so some of you are here maybe for the first time, is a special welcome to you and a reminder that our Sunday gatherings are just such a small part of so many other things that we're learning about and planning as it relates to the start of the 180. We're in a phase which is called the pre-launch phase of the church, which is we're just learning about what it means to gather and listen and pray together. And I want to tell you about two groups that are starting to meet in November, and they're leadership groups meeting on Monday nights. One is meeting in Montreal and one is meeting in Laval. And these groups are really starting to gather outside of a Sunday gathering to pray together, learn together. And I'm actually in both of those groups providing some teaching. So if you're thinking, hey, you're coming here on a Sunday and you'd love to maybe think about being more in a leadership capacity or in a leadership role, love for you if you can email us or sign up at the back or talk to Dave or someone on the stage. And we'd love to connect you to some of the leadership things that are happening outside of a Sunday morning. For many people, it's easy to think that church is just what happens on a Sunday morning. Music, teaching, and you can forget that there's so many other things that happen. And what we're trying to do as a church is to ask ourselves this very simple question. What does it mean to live like Jesus Monday to Saturday and not just on Sunday? What does it mean to practice what we learn here together every day when we're at work, when we're with our kids, when we're with our friends, when you're at school? And that's hard to do. But yet that's really the place where we learn what it means not to be hypocrites. You know, I grew up in church, and I know some people who when they think about church, they just think of a Christian, a person who goes to church, and they think of a hypocrite, a person who says one thing and lives something totally different. And that kind of pushes so many people away from being part of the journey of church or learning about Jesus. And we think it's so essential to the 180 and to the beginning of our church that we would model what it's like to learn together on Sunday, but to ask ourselves these very important questions like, am I living this every other day? Am I learning what it means to pray or to share with someone or to show kindness, to love my neighbor? These are some of the things we hope that you start to think about, and you will have to think about it if you want to be part of what God's doing here at the 180. And so I want to encourage you again that what's starting to develop is leadership groups, kind of home groups, that some leaders are hosting that are meeting on Monday nights, that you can be a part of. And if you'd like info on that and saying, you know, I want to go deeper than just on a Sunday, I want to grow in community in a group of like 7 to 10 people where I can learn together with others, we'd love to hear from you and get you connected to the leadership culture of the 180 as it develops.